you gave him, even though you can't shake him again, you give him a wound, and when he's shaken, he's dead because he's not a wild card, so he's just an extra, so he's dead now. Good job.
All right, and after that, can I just move back behind the corner so I don't get shot
Sure.
at?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, if you want to do that, go for it. I'm easy with that. All right, so let's go ahead and go with the terrorist first. I will go ahead and attack Bull, which I don't think I'm gonna hit him, but nonetheless I'll try to. Yeah, as a fumble, horrible, and horrible. A 1, a 2, and a 2. Yeah, sprayed 3 rounds, missed him point blank. It's like, it's like Rambo fighting the Vietnamese in like First Blood or something. All right, so let's go with these other terrorists here. One's going to try to get into a good position and fire right on Ivan. So Ivan, first attack is a miss. The second round is a 4-2. Third is a miss also. These guys down here. Let's see. Yeah, gonna fire at Ivan again. Miss. Miss. Man, I've gotten 1 raise out of about 30 rolls of this 6-sided. I've gotten 1 6, but I double sixed it which is no problem. All right, and the last guy. Man, that is crazy. All right, so now Alexei, you're being shot at. First shot is a miss. Second shot is a miss. Third shot is a miss. So that is it for Al Qaeda and the terrorist. So let's go back to Alexei. You're up now. Can't believe all these horrible
I'm going
rolls.
to shoot at
I'm not acing at all.
this guy right here.
This guy out in front. Okay, that guy. You hit him. A 5 that's his parry, so you hit him. Go ahead and roll damage with no raise damage, just normal. Welcome back, Iron. Oh my gosh, yeah. Your 9mm. You shoot him directly between the eyes, man. You shoot him directly between the eyes, and he goes down. You hit him, and you got 2 raises, so he's definitely dead. So Iron Fist, we're going back to you now. So you're gonna attack this guy with. I think you hit him. Did you already roll? No, we were waiting for you to roll. Yeah, we were waiting for you to roll. So, yep, go ahead and give me your fighting roll, and let's see how you do. So even with a wild die, you're not guaranteed to hit. You're just not. All right, so you try to smash this guy's brains in, and you miss. You swing, he ducks, and your Louisville Slugger crashes up against a truck. And when it does that, your bat kind of some bits of the wood, your laminated bat kind of splinter off of it. All right, so let's see. Alexei, you went, and now Ivan, King of the Twos, you're up now.
Gonna shoot this one twice and this one once.
All right, first shot on the guy up here. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage on this guy. Not a raise or anything, but just basic 2d6 damage. Hopefully you can get some aces on your rolls. You didn't know, but you did. you did hit his toughness, so you did put him into a shaken state. He's at least shaken now. So go ahead and fire your second round, -2. Nope, you won't get that penalty. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, that is not good. Oh my god, Wes. So, Wes, what happens is this. Basically, a gust of wind comes along, and seeing that the lids were kind of semi-open and propped up, a gust of wind comes over, takes the two flaps, they come over, hit you, they knock you down, and they knock the gun out of your hand. I'd say about 10 feet away. So you're not going to be able to get your third round off. You can get over to the gun, but I'll let you take your movement and get over to the gun. But next round you'll be able to pick it up and stuff. Double ones, man. Double ones are vicious in this game, and the book tells you to be super vicious with double ones also. All right, so let's go ahead and do round 3 now. Alexei, you have an 8. Ivan, hey, you got a 10 this round, Ivan. Irina's got a 5. Peter's got a 4. Johnny's got a 9. And the terrorists, wow, get to go first with a queen. All right, so the first terrorist here, I'm going to go ahead and use my second Benny of the night, and I'm going to take this shaken condition off of him. Usually I don't do that, but seeing that these guys are pretty outnumbered now, I'm going to come over here and turn, and I'm going to fire. Basically, actually, I'm coming over this way, and I'm going to fire at Johnny. Here's Johnny! 3 rounds into Johnny, 3-round burst. First roll's a frickin' 1. Second roll is a 3 -2. Third, oh, I got a 6. Let's see what else I get. So this is an ace. I got a 7 -2 for a 5. What is your parry?
I believe it is 7. Just a second, let me check.
All right.
Doesn't want to pull up the page. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, you have a 7 parry. Yeah,
Right.
you have a 7 parry. Yeah,
So
so
it should be 7 with a D10, then
Yeah.
plus 2.
all three shots. You got grazed, but nothing. All right. Yeah, grazed, and I actually got a 6, and then I rolled a 1. All right, so next, that's it for that guy. The next guy, which is here, I'm going to move up a couple, and I'm going to get a clear shot at Ivan. So I will. My first shot at Ivan is a 5. What is your parry again, Ivan?
6.
All right, so that's a miss. Second shot, 5 -2. Third shot, ooh, I aced. So 6 plus 3 is 9, -2, 7. So that is a hit. So let me do my 2d8 plus 1 damage for the AK-47. Ooh, 8, 2, 11. So you take 11 damage. What is your toughness, Ivan? I think your toughness is like 5. Ooh. So you get hit, so you're shaken, and you take a wound. So
I'm going to use a Benny.
okay, go ahead. I will deduct that. Give me a vigor roll. Your vigor roll fails, so you are shaken and with 1 wound. As the round lodges into your shoulder area. All right, so the terrorists are almost done. I have to attack the bull, and this is.
Bring it on, the bastard.
All right, the bull is being attacked also. 3-round burst. First round misses. Second round really misses. Third round really misses. So the terrorists are done. It's up to Ivan is now first. So Ivan, you can basically you can pick up your gun. When you pick your gun up, it's going to be one of your actions. So You can fire, but it's going to be at a -2 because of the multi-action penalty. You know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna taunt this guy instead.
You can use another Benny if you want. Seeing that it's a new round, you can use a Benny to try to get rid of that wound also.
Let's do that.
But I think if you do that, I think that's your
That's my
your
round,
action.
right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's do that anyway.
Hey Dave, doesn't he get to do a spirit check at the beginning of his round?
For shaken, yeah. Actually, why don't you go ahead and do that first? So yeah, you're not going to be shaken anymore, but you still have the wound. So I mean, I guess the wound roll would have kind of negated that anyway. I didn't take that. I didn't take the spirit roll into effect, but we'll say that you basically between the two rolls, they're both gone anyway. So next time we'll do
Okay.
I'll give you the spirit roll first option.
Okay.
Because I think on a raise on a spirit roll, I think that gets rid of a wound too. If I'm not mistaken.
Actually, Dave,
shaken.
I just read it. He did the vigor roll because if he used his Benny, so he could have did that. If he would have raised that, he wouldn't have had to do a spirit check. But if you raise a spirit check, you get to do your action still. But if you just pass the spirit check, you just not shaken, but you don't take any more actions.
Yeah, well, yeah. He didn't see. That's the thing. He didn't raise it, so he doesn't get to do anything else because of his spirit check wasn't an 8. So he would have to ace the spirit roll. You know what I mean, to get his actions, but.
And while I was
I'm
looking
good.
up the spirit roll thing, I also noticed on the rock and roll that he has, it doesn't negate the -2 penalty. It just makes it a -1.
Oh, instead of a -2, it just deducts 1.
Yeah, it's just now a -1 instead of a -2 with the rock and roll.
Okay.
It says here I ignore the recoil penalties.
Yeah, but in a on the Free Savage World book that Dave told us that we could download, the rock and roll says it just changes it to a -1 instead of a -2.
Yeah, I think there's recoil and multiple shot. So I think let's we'll keep doing it the way we're doing it, and then I'll reread about the fully automatics. I totally didn't take into consideration West having a fully automatic weapon. If I would have caught that beforehand, I would have changed it to a 9mm, because I really haven't touched up on a lot of the recoils and stuff like that. So, but we'll just keep doing it the way we're doing for now, and then I'll read that later on. So, all right. So yeah, we'll just say that you're not going to be able to do anything anyway because of your spirit check. So, all right. So let's go with Johnny's going to be next with a 9.
After he started shooting at me, I think I'm just going to go ahead and run up with the guy behind the body.
Okay.
There. And I'm going to try to stab him. Just a second, it's acting up again.
No problem. All right, so your stab attack with your blade is a miss. You can use your last Benny if you want. Get close to the end. It's up to you. If you want to
I
save
think
your.
I'll go ahead and hold off in case he decides to start shooting again.
I hear you. Yeah, that's probably what I would do also. All right, so we'll go to Alexi. You're up now.
Alright. I'm gonna move up to this guy that the bull is fighting, so I can get next to the truck. And I'm gonna fire.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a hit. 7 is definitely greater than 5. Oh, nice damage too. So you got a raise, so it basically kills the guy. The raise took it to a 9. You had a 10, so yeah, he's dead. Shot, hit him right in one ear, out the other. Brain goes out the other side. All right, so let's see. Irina, you're up now.
Thanks, boss.
Okay, I'm going to move where Johnny was, so I still have the cover of the wall from the other guy, but I'm going
Okay.
to shoot at the guy that Johnny's attacking.
Sounds good to me. That's a hit with a raise. So that 5 plus 4 is a 9. You rolled a 9. So go ahead and add raise damage into your damage, which is 8. You basically you made him shaken. So
Hey Dave,
he's
for some
now
reason,
shaken.
when I clicked on the raise and hit the thing, it didn't add the extra plus 6.
Yeah, you got a 4 plus 2 plus 2. The 4
Oh,
and the
okay,
2
never
in the
mind.
parentheses, those are the 2d6. Yeah. And then the 2.
Okay, never mind, I see it.
Yep. Yeah, you'll always know wherever it says modifiers applied. Anytime you see raised d6, you'll know that it was added. It's just that when you hover over that inline roll, all of those plus zeros and stuff, it just kind of confuses you. I wish there was a better way that they would program that macro. But all right, so there you go. Hit, shaken, and now Peter, you're up.
Hey, don't fuck with Mother Russia.
You
And I
can
spit on that guy again, right there in front of me.
right on.
I look at Ivan. And say, thanks, boss. And then I'm gonna try to move over here to that guy.
All right. Yeah, you got plenty of movement. You got 6 spaces, so you don't worry about counting diagonal
4,
movement like you would in 3-5.
5, 6.
Yeah, right on.
Okay. And at that point, I'm going to hit the son of a bitch.
Hit him.
And I'm going to use my favorite weapon to get a +1. Rolling dice now.
Oh yeah, you crush him, man.
I
You hit a home
son of a
run.
bitch.
So go ahead and add raise damage in. Probably gonna kill him.
And how you do that? Where
There's where your damage is for your weapon.
I
There's
see.
a little checkbox that says raise.
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Just check it, hit the
Yeah,
roll, and
after
then
I asked you, I
uncheck
saw
it. Yep. Yeah, they kind of sneak it in there. All right, so you did a total
There
of
you go.
8 damage. You basically make him. You come up behind him, hit a home run. You put him in a shaken status. So that's it for this round, and we'll do probably one more round. These guys will last. All right, so Alexa, you got a joker. Wow. Ivan, you got an ace. Holy shit. Arena, you got an ace. Peter got a 7. Johnny got a 9. And wow, the terrorist got a freaking king. Can you believe it? All right, so Alexi, do you want to use the Joker and go first? And you get a +2s.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go first.
All right. So yeah, you get to go first. Add +2 onto your attack roll also.
Alright, I'm gonna move right here behind this guy and open fire.
All right. Add a +2 in there. And let's see. That's a hit. So roll your
Yeah, it's another
damage.
huge boss.
Nice shot, the boss. Oh yeah, you do. You actually get a raise on that, and even though he's already shaken, he's not going to take 2 wounds. He's just going to go ahead and die. All right. So next up is the Ace of Spades, which is Arena. You get to go next, and then Ivan will get to go after that. Ace of Spades. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna move around the corner, and I'm just gonna try to shoot the guy standing right in front of the
Okay.
bull.
He's shaken, so. Oh, with a raise, so go ahead and
Shaken
add
but
your
not
raise
stirred.
damage. So 3d6 on this guy. Probably going down. Oh, you just enough to hit the target number, which gives him another wound. Well, makes him shaken, but he's already shaken, so that automatically default becomes a wound, and he dies. So the last of the terrorists goes down. So you guys are now out of combat. You have this warehouse that still has the 2 open bay doors. The truck is running still. And even though the hood came down, the truck's still running. The lights are on. What do you guys want to do?
We gotta check for the nuke. Checking the truck and you guys checking the warehouse.
I believe he wants to pick up one of these AK-47s.
Yeah, you guys could pick those up.
That's not a bad idea. I'll grab one
The
too.
first thing that the bull would do would be take out his comb and comb his hair, and then put some more hairspray in it.
Yeah, somehow it seems like Al Qaeda actually. Oh well, Al Qaeda. That they're Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda found out somehow that you guys were going to try to get here first. So that's kind of a little crazy. But anyways, you guys check the truck. You can see that there are the old Soviet Union, USSR, CCCP, all these logos everywhere. The red flag stamped all over this thing, and it's in a crate. The crate's already been opened once, but you can see that there's a warhead inside of this thing.
All right. Well then, how's the truck look? Did they make any headway on the repairs?
Anybody have any kind of knowledge with like mechanics or anything? With your
Out
skills.
The bull not very smart when it comes to knowledge.
No knowledge of mechanics. But while they're checking the truck, I'm going to look in the warehouse.
All right. So as you go into the warehouse, Ivan, you see. Yes. Who was that?
Wasn't Mustafa just unconscious?
No, Mustafa went down. You could check his pulse.
Mustafa, he's just unconscious, correct?
You could check his pulse. He did go down.
Seeing as the area is clear, I'm gonna try to go find Kennedy.
The bull went down. And check the pulse of these Middle Eastern pig.
Give me a healing roll. Do you have healing? If you don't have healing, do an unskilled check.
I do not.
All right, then do unskilled. It'll be -2. D4 -2. He looks dead to you.
I don't know how to.
Yeah,
he had to find pulse.
He's out of your range of expertise of basic first aid, putting a band-aid and ointment on something. He looks dead to you. So yeah, you find the warhead on this loading truck. Also, as you go into the warehouse, Ivan, you see that your cousin, uh, he is tied up. Gennedy's tied up, basically bound and gagged, and put in the corner of the warehouse.
Is there anybody else but Gannady in the warehouse
That's
that I
it.
can see?
Just Gennady. Just Gennady.
Okay, then I'll go over and untie him.
All right. You untie him, pull the gag out of his mouth, and he looks pretty rough. It looks like they beat him up pretty bad. He doesn't have any kind of stab wounds or no type of gunshot wounds. He's just been roughed up pretty bad.
I'll pull the flask of vodka out of my back pocket and hand it to him.
Flask of vodka, I love it. All right, so he takes a sip and he says, "Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin Ivan. We weren't expecting the crew was just fixing to take the cargo off of the ship, and all of a sudden all these guys came out of nowhere and oh my gosh, just guns going off everywhere and people dying, and oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die, cousin."
We're glad you're still with us. The cops will probably be arriving very soon. We need to get in this truck and get it out of here.
Yeah, you can hear off into the distance. You can hear NYPD's finest sirens. But whoever has a driving skill can check the truck if you would like to.
I'll do that.
All right. So yeah, your main concern is getting this damn truck going, and there's like a huge puddle of oil under this thing. But as you put the hood back up, you can see that there's a lot of duct tape, tons of duct tape everywhere, several empty rolls of duct tape, and about 8 or 10 quarts of empty plastic bottles from where oil was put back into the engine also. So whoever has a driving, you can go ahead and as
I play bus.
all right, so yeah, both Ivan and
Hey, boss, I have some gum that we can use to plug the hole.
nice.
Excellent.
Alexei, Ivan, you're both under there, and it doesn't look like there's any other. There's oil kind of dripping, but it's not like it's. It doesn't look like it's really pouring oil. Like as you chase, as you were able to follow it, the path of the oil back to this area. So there's you got about 5 miles to get to the warehouse, to your warehouse, your safe house. So you think the truck possibly you're going to have to go because you can also hear cars coming behind the warehouse. You can hear several motorcycles, several of the rice rockets, and also here there's not only the panel truck, but there's also a motorcycle, a Kawasaki Ninja that's running over here on the side of the building. As you guys are kind of surveying around over here on the right side of the building, there's a Kawasaki Ninja that's already running, and plus you have the SUV. So you guys get the truck, you get it taken care of, squared away, no more oil leaking. It was barely leaking, but you get the the lid closed down. So who's going in what vehicle? Because I'm going to write this down.
Irene is taking the Kawasaki.
Okay. Irina is taking
I'll
the
ride
bike.
shotgun in the truck.
Is the truck?
TJ
is
boy,
the
thank
truck,
you very much.
Is it a closed cab? I mean, if you're in the back, you can't see you.
Yeah, it is. It's a closed cab. So yeah, there's pretty much room for 3 in the big truck, but then you got
Okay,
your
then
Tahoe also.
All right, so Irene,
You
you're
move
taking the
to pick up
motorcycle.
the body of Mustafa and take it and get it back to truck.
So you want to get into the back of the truck, Bull? Or who's getting in the back of the truck? Somebody with a gun or what?
Yes, and I want to take Mustafa's body with me.
Okay. So are you taking any?
I'm taking Mustafa and his rifle too.
Okay. All right. So you get his 9mm, and he also has an AK-47. So let's see, Peter, you are going in the back of the cargo truck. All right.
And I'm taking Mustafa's body because that way, I got an idea.
I like it. I can see where you're going with this, I think. Sort of like some leverage or, oh shit, in case of an emergency, we have something here. Yeah, he looks dead, though, with your medicine check, your healing check. He definitely looks dead. Now, where is Alexei and Ivan and Johnny going? What vehicles are you guys taking? Who's driving the big truck? Somebody with driving, I would guess.
I'll drive the big truck then.
All right.
And then I'll
Cargo
take cousin Kennedy and get back to my vehicle along with Johnny, and I think that's everybody.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. So you're going to Tahoe, and then both of you guys are going to the Tahoe. All right. So you get everybody loaded up. The truck sputters out. The truck's fine. Engine light's on. There's a little sputter, but you only got 5 miles. You'll probably be able to get it. Irina, you get on the bike. Very powerful rice rockets. And as soon as you guys are starting to head back down the main drag there, as you're back on the main, I think it's First Avenue, as you're going through the Bronx, you start to notice that there are several cars and motorcycles closing in super fast behind you. And this is where we're going to end the one shot for tonight. So you guys secured, wow, you guys actually, I didn't know if you guys were going to secure the warhead. I really didn't think you guys were going to do it after that first round. So, all right, you guys have it. I've got everybody on the things. Next time when we continue, we'll start with the chase, which I've already got the map ready over on this side of the grid. So, in fact, I'll go ahead and I'll put that out now. Yeah, basically this is going to be the chase, and you can see here's the Tahoe's up here, the rice rockets up here, the cargo truck, and then as you guys are going down first, there's two more rice rockets behind you, and 2 sports cars that are zinging in, and they're firing pistols off of the bikes, and passengers are hanging out of the windows shooting. So that's where we'll pick up the chase next time. So thanks guys
Awesome.
for playing.